even as President Kennedy was out there with other women. You don't have to answer, and if you did, we probably couldn't hear you. But are you in a relationship where you feel entitled to cheat?
Oh.
Huh?
What does that mean?
Okay, so Gabrielle Union, you're familiar with her, correct?
Oh, yeah.
She is sharing a lot about this dysfunctional from day one relationship she was in. She was doing an interview with Dax Shepard, who has an incredible podcast.
Yeah, Armchair Podcast.
Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard, interviewing Gabrielle Union, talking about her being married to former professional football player Chris Howard. She divorced him way back in 2006 after 5 years of marriage. She said she feels guilty about she felt guilty about infidelities, but she said, screw it. This guy is just the worst husband ever. I don't feel guilty anymore. So
she said he was cheating, so she felt like she would cheat and she would get him back every time. But she said she felt entitled because she was the breadwinner of the family. And I feel like that's a little bit absurd.
Wow.
I understand if he's cheating on you and he's a jerk, whatever, then yeah. But just because he's the breadwinner, no.
Well, okay, look, let's say we're married and I'm out there, I guess, the breadwinner. I hate that term, but whatever. Yeah. I'm the breadwinner of the family, and I found out you're cheating on me. I think I would say, wait a minute, I'm doing my part to keep this relationship afloat.
Right.
And you're out there cheating on me. Would I feel entitled to cheat on them?
Maybe you would.
I don't know. I would hope I would never be in that position. Yeah, what, Nate?
This actually happened to a friend of mine years ago, friend, acquaintance, whatever. She cheated on him, and then she gave him a free pass to cheat.
See, I don't understand that at all.
Yeah.
Did he take it?
They're not together anymore.
Oh.
So, well, okay. Surprise. So, I cheated on you. You got a problem with it. You cheat on me, then we'll be even. I don't think it works. Does it really work that way?
It didn't work.
Okay, to be fair, maybe it works for some.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep an open mind. But if ever you're in a relationship where you feel entitled to cheat, then, why don't we just get out of that relationship?
Right. It's different than an open relationship where it's not cheating because you're both okay with it and you talk about it. But if you're doing this shady stuff behind each other's back, what's the point?
Right.
Let's say you're in a relationship and your other half doesn't cheat on you, but does something else that just goes against. Maybe they go out there and they squander all your money away.
Okay.
Without you knowing it, or they're buying things in your name using your credit. Mm-hmm. You decide to work it out, but at the same time, you're like, well, they did that to me. I think I can go to a motel with someone today and cheat on them.
Oof,
you feel entitled to do it.
This is why marriage is stressful to me to think about, because when you say for better or for worse, for rich or for poor, and sickness and health, there's a lot that goes into that. You can't get out for any reason. Isn't better or worse cheating?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't you think?
I guess yeah, that's why I didn't say those words to anybody.
Okay. And you know what? That's your choice, and that's cool.
Yeah.
And Scary brings up a good point where when it comes to like Gabrielle Union's husband, who is a professional football player, musicians, athletes, Hollywood actors, people who are out there who they're in a career that is sort of ego boosting.
Yeah.
That you feel they're most likely to cheat.
Well, I'm just saying more leeway in the relationship.
Really?
Well, not necessarily cheating, but yeah, I feel like it
then
goes on.
What do you mean? What do you mean that there's leeway? Leeway for what?
Get away with more, just kind of call the shots.
So you're saying
cheating might be part of that umbrella.
So you're saying if I'm married to you and you're a big overpaid professional football player, that I should give you some leeway to go cheat on me.
I don't feel I don't feel like you should give me the leeway. I feel like it's understood somehow because the person, the woman getting involved in that relationship is most likely going to say, look, this is what I signed up for and I know it. Look at basketball wise.
Yeah.
Look at all that stuff.
I kind of see where he's coming from.
You see what I'm saying?
Which I can't believe I'm saying.
Well, are you seeing what he's saying?
So
or are you agreeing with what he's saying?
No. So I'm not agreeing that it should be that way, but I do see that if you're going to date like a big time celebrity, in the back of your head, you're always going to think, well, really? Is he going to be faithful to me?
Oh my
He's
God.
probably going to cheat on me. Or the fact that the person thinks that, well, because they are a big-time celebrity, they can cheat. Like, that would be in my head a little bit.
Oh, my God.
I think there's a higher propensity to cheat, but I don't think that makes it okay.
No,
it doesn't.
it doesn't make it
It does not
okay.
make it okay.
I think they're
Okay.
exposed to a lot more.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's be clear, because that's sort of what it sounded like. It sounded like you were saying that.
No.
You're saying that if you're like the big time, ego blasted, whatever, then you probably have a little more opportunity to cheat, and it's a little more okay with me, your partner.
Well,
No.
You definitely have more opportunity, but it's wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
With that responsibility of being an athlete or a superstar, whatever you are, comes the opportunity to you to do that. But now you have to make your relationship your number one priority and do the right thing.
All different types of scenarios here. Let's look at one. Hopefully, it's so well documented. But it's a long time ago. President John F. Kennedy and Jacqueline Onassis Kennedy.
Yep.
Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. It was very, very well known that even as President Kennedy was out there with other women.
Marilyn Monroe.
Well, reportedly. And that she knew about it. And she decided, in order to keep her kids okay and to keep everything copacetic in the relationship in the White House, that she would turn and look the other way.
I think it happens more often than we know.
So I love him so much, not in that scenario, but any scenario. You're saying you're married to someone, you say, I love him so much, or I love her so much that I should let it slide and let them go out and get their jollies and get off and, banging around in hotel rooms. And I should just understand that's my lot in life.
No.
Well, that's what you're saying.
No. So I think, I hate saying this, but I think there might be some scenarios where, say the person you're with is really wealthy and you have a very posh life and you're very comfortable. I think in some of those cases, a lot of people turn the other cheek because
for sure.
they don't want to give
absolutely.
up their lifestyle. And they're like, you know what, let them do or let her do.
You need
And
arrangements.
yeah,
It's an
I'm
arrangement.
sure there are tons of arrangements.
Well.
The Sopranos, Carmela Soprano, man, she dealt with it.
Oh, hells yeah, she
Jeez.
did. Crazy.
She hated it, but still.
I could never do. Just letting you know, Sheldon, I could never do that.
Okay. I'm sure he was thinking about doing it, but now you've talked him out of it.
I've stopped him.